Hey everyone, so in this video, we're going to be doing an updated review of the Chase Freedom Unlimited since I've now had this very popular credit card for a little bit over 2 years. And over the past 2 years, the Freedom Unlimited has pretty much never left my wallet since it actually is a pretty good catch-all type of card to be used on miscellaneous expenses that do not fall under a traditional higher earning category that other credit cards might have. But the Freedom Unlimited is a very good card because it earns at a minimum 1.5x points per dollar on everything. But it also earns Chase Ultimate Rewards points in a few other ways, so let's start off this video by going over all of that. And then later on, we'll get into some of the fun stuff with how I use this credit card very strategically within my overall wallet setup. That way I can actually earn points at a much higher rate than Chase advertises. All right, so really quick here, if you're new to the world of credit cards, then you might have noticed that I said the Freedom Unlimited earns points and not cash back, but Chase says on their website and in all of their commercials that it's a cash back card. So actually, if you read the fine print here, you'll see that the Freedom Unlimited actually does earn points, but then those points can easily be converted to cash back at a value of 1 cent per point. So technically, it's really up to the cardholder as to whether or not you want this to be a cashback credit card. But redeeming Chase Ultimate Rewards points for cashback is pretty much a rookie method. So when we look at the different options out there for competition to the Freedom Unlimited, we can see that there's other cards out there that earn cashback at much better rates in much better categories. So when we're looking at the Freedom Unlimited, we really want to try to stretch out the value of those points in other ways, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later on in this video. Now, for the categories that this card earns points, first, you can get 5x points per dollar on travel that you book through the Chase portal, 3x points on dining at restaurants, including takeout and eligible delivery services, and 3x points at drugstores. Then, like I said before, the Freedom Unlimited also earns unlimited 1.5x points per dollar on all other purchases, much like the name of this credit card suggests. And the best part about this credit card, in my opinion, is that Chase managed to package together all these great things within this one financial product while giving it no annual fee, which is a big deal for a lot of people out there. Now, on top of those everyday spending categories, the Freedom Unlimited is also usually giving out pretty generous welcome bonuses to new card members. So if you're interested in learning more about any of those current offers, then I'll leave some links down in the description below for you to go check out if you want to. But if you're still not sure if this credit card is going to be right for you, I'll also go over 2 scenarios that I think make the most sense for people out there that might want to get the Freedom Unlimited. But first, let's go over some other important information that we need to know about this card. So on top of all those main features on the Freedom Unlimited, there's also going to be some additional services and features such as zero liability protection, purchase protection, and extended warranty protection. These additional services and features have become pretty standard on many other credit cards out there as well, and they're definitely something to take advantage of and consider when using a credit card over a debit card or cash. There's also trip cancellation and interruption insurance, as well as secondary auto rental coverage on the Freedom Unlimited. Now, these are pretty good features and they're okay for many people out there, but I think they're much better on another credit card offered by Chase, the Sapphire Preferred, and this is another card that works very well alongside the Freedom Unlimited. Now, the downsides to the Freedom Unlimited are not going to be many, but the first one that comes to my head is the fact that there is a 3% foreign transaction fee, so not a great option to have this card with you if you plan on traveling internationally. The only other downside, in my opinion, might be the fact that if you're new to credit, or maybe you're rebuilding your credit and your credit score is not as high, or your credit history is not as long, you may want to wait a little bit longer or get that score a little bit higher before applying for the Freedom Unlimited, or really any other Chase card as well. You just want to give yourself a good chance of getting approved for a Chase credit card, especially if you're a new Chase customer. Now, it doesn't have to take that long and you don't have to do that much to get started. Just go ahead and grab a beginner credit card or 2, because that's what I did. I just kept making my credit card payments on time and in full every single month for a couple of years while I had my student college cashback card. Then by the time I graduated from college, I actually got a full-time job. I had a good credit score and I was able to fairly easily get approved for a new Chase credit card with my new full-time income. There's plenty of ways to go about this that I'm not going to get into here in this video, but go ahead and check out some other videos that I have here on my channel, and go subscribe down below as well to help support me and all the content that I post, hopefully as helpful resources to anyone out there who's a beginner or an expert with credit cards. But back to the Freedom Unlimited, I think that it's very hard not to like this card because of the fact that it has no annual fee, it earns points in several ways, and it usually has very good welcome bonus offers. Since it costs nothing to keep this card open year after year, it's really a long-term hold type of credit card for me and for many others. But like I said at the beginning of this video, after having the Freedom Unlimited for a little bit over 2 years, this is not a hold and forget type of credit card. This is something that's been in my wallet each and every day, and I've gotten very good use out of it, and there's several reasons for that. First, this really is an all-purpose type of credit card because it earns points in several different ways that are actually very good, such as getting 3x points on dining and 1.5x points on all other purchases. So if I could only choose one credit card to carry with me everywhere that I went, this would would be one of my top picks because of that versatility. Now, I say this a lot here on my channel, but earning points from everyday spending on your credit cards is a good way to accumulate points over time, but really the most value that you're going to get from credit cards is going to come from welcome bonuses. If you're spending a lot of money, then yeah, you're going to start to see those points and that cash back add up within your account. And this is definitely true with businesses and business expenses, because when you put those expenses on a credit card, that is usually going to accumulate a lot of points as businesses tend to spend more money as they grow their revenues over time. If you're a normal person with a salary and a more stable, predictable income, then yeah, spending money on the Freedom Unlimited can accumulate a few $100s worth of points or cash back each year. But when we're really looking at this, we need to focus on the welcome bonus, like I said, and luckily with the Freedom Unlimited, Chase usually does offer a pretty decent welcome bonus offer compared to some of the competitors out there in other similar cards. But I kind of hinted at this before, the best way to get the most value out of the Freedom Unlimited is to pair it with an annual fee Sapphire card like the $550 per year Sapphire Reserve or the $95 per year Sapphire Preferred. Now, I don't want to focus too much on those cards here in this video. Again, I have plenty of other videos here on my channel where I go into much more detail, so you can go check those out if you want to. But for me, I have the Sapphire Preferred, and I think that credit card is going to be the best option for most people out there as well. That's because you can combine your Chase Ultimate Rewards points that you earn on your Freedom Unlimited card with one of those two Sapphire cards, and then take advantage of one of the best benefits that those Sapphire cards have, which are their travel redemption options. So for example, instead of redeeming 20,000 points on the Freedom Unlimited for cash back at 1 cent per point for $200 of cash back, you could combine those same 20,000 points on the Sapphire Preferred, where you could then redeem them for 25% more value or 1.25 cents per point. That means that instead of getting just $200 of cash by redeeming those points, you could redeem them at 1.25 cents per point with the Sapphire Preferred for $250 worth of travel booked through the Chase portal. But on top of that, both the Sapphire Preferred and the Sapphire Reserve allow you to transfer out your Chase Ultimate Rewards points at a 1-to-1 ratio to many different travel partners like Hyatt, United, and many more that are on the screen right now. So what I've been doing a lot lately is I've been transferring out my Chase points directly to Hyatt. So if I had 20,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points that I earned on the Freedom Unlimited card, what I would do is I would take those points and first move them over to my Sapphire Preferred. Then I would just directly transfer over those 20,000 points that I now have on the Sapphire Preferred into Hyatt points through the Chase website. And it's too much to explain here in this video, but basically Hyatt is a great transfer partner because their points are very valuable for booking hotels. I've actually recently booked 2 hotel stays for this year to Miami and Puerto Rico using this method by transferring points out to Hyatt, where I've gotten nearly 4 cents per point in value. So that's actually 4 times as much value from those points if we compare that to getting 1 cent per point on the original Freedom Unlimited if we wanted to redeem those points for cash back. Again, I know this might be hard to follow if you're new to all of this, and point valuations are a tricky thing because even though I say I'm getting 4 cents per point, I'm probably not truly getting that exact value, and point valuations are a very subjective thing. But go check out this video over here if you want to see me explain this whole process in more detail, or if you're just curious about how the whole point transfer thing works. So my point here is this: if you just have the Freedom Unlimited alone, then getting 1 cent per point for cash back is okay, but you really are limiting the amount of value that you could be getting from those points. I think that the cheap $95 annual fee on the Chase Sapphire Preferred is definitely worth it, because in many situations you're going to be able to find ways to get 2 cents per point in value from those points. You're mainly going to have to transfer those points out to different partners, but even if you're traveling domestically with hotel stays and flights, I think that Chase points are very easy to get good value from. So with all that said here in this video, I think the last important question to ask is, who is the Chase Freedom Unlimited right for? And in this case, I think there's 2 scenarios where it does make the most sense. Scenario number 1 is maybe where you don't find yourself wanting to try to get extra value from those points by combining your Freedom Unlimited with a Sapphire Preferred. Maybe you just want to earn cash back instead, and that's completely fine. While the Freedom Unlimited's 1.5% cash back on everything when redeeming those points that it earns at a value of 1 cent per point for cash back is not the best option, since there are other 2% cashback cards out there, the Freedom Unlimited still could be a good option for you. That's because first, the welcome bonuses that have been offered historically on the Freedom Unlimited have been very competitive and better than most of the other 2% cards out there. And like I said before, welcome bonuses are typically where we're going to capture the most value from different credit cards that we get. But second, the Freedom Unlimited also offers some other ways to earn cash back in other categories where other cards do not. So it also gets 3% back on dining, 3% back at drugstores, and 5% back on travel booked through the Chase portal. The prices that you're going to see for different types of travel within that Chase portal are going to vary, so make sure you do always shop around for different prices when you're booking travel. But overall, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is a very tough card to beat. So if you're looking to keep the number of credit cards in your wallet to a minimum with more of a cashback focus, even though this isn't the best cashback card for miscellaneous expenses, the Freedom Unlimited is still going to be a very good option for you. Scenario number 2 where this card makes the most sense is when you pair it with another Chase credit card like the Sapphire Preferred, like I just talked about. You can even throw in a third no annual fee credit card called the Chase Freedom Flex, which is one of my favorites out there right now, and that is going to create what we call the Chase trifecta. But by using that 25% point boost or the 1-to-1 point transfer ratio out the travel partners that's available on the Sapphire Preferred, you're going to be able to combine the points that you earn on your Freedom Unlimited with the Sapphire Preferred, where you can effectively turn that 1.5x points per dollar on all purchases and those other points earnings rates into something that is much higher. It all depends on how you choose to redeem those points, but on the low end, you're going to get 1.25 cents per point when redeeming points for travel through the Chase portal, so that effectively is going to turn 1.5% back on everything into 1.875%. It turns 3% back in some other categories into 3.75%, and it turns 5% back into 6.25%. Then, if you assume that you can get at least 2 cents per point from transferring points to travel partners with the Sapphire Preferred, then 1.5% back turns into 3% back, 3% back turns into 6%, and 5% back turns into 10% back. So bottom line, this is the best use case for the Freedom Unlimited. Even if you're just traveling once per year, you're still going to get great value for a hotel stay or a flight. So if you plan on getting the Freedom Unlimited, then I highly recommend that you also take a look at getting either the Sapphire Preferred or get it set up with some other sort of Chase trifecta. There will be just a bit of a learning curve with figuring out how to redeem those points to get the most value, but trust me, it is a very easy process, and I'll be with you along the way by making more and more videos here on this channel. So make sure to go ahead and tap the like button down below if you found this video helpful in any way, so that this video can get pushed out to a larger audience, and go ahead and subscribe as well for more future content just like this about credit cards and other personal finance topics. And if you are considering getting the Freedom Unlimited, then I definitely recommend you go check out this video over here or this video over here where I talk about the Chase trifecta and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. That way you can see if that setup and that card actually makes sense for your situation as well. But as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.